Guardian Home Inspection and performing sewer line inspection for 21733 Vintage Street, Chatsworth, California 91311. Built in 1977, square footage 1933, 3-bedroom, 3-bath. Property faces south. I'm going through a clean out located at the garage. The clean out is a 4-inch ABS pipe. Garage here. So I have the bathroom water supply pipe turned on. Appears that they dumped some paint inside your toilet or one of the laterals there. See that paint? It's a big issue. It'll eventually kind of erode away, I guess. Alright, so now I'm lateral here, so I'm going to zero out my camera. Like I said, I have the first floor half bathroom water supply turned on, and that because it helps me push this camera. It's a manual pushing camera, so I have to, push this manually, and the water helps. So the pipe is ABS, black pipe, appears serviceable at this moment. On the slope, -6 degrees down at the bottom, -7 there, it just changed. So it's on the bottom left-hand corner, see that 7 degree there? And then the 9.5 is how far I've traveled. So that those numbers will change obviously with the length I push, and then sometimes the pipe doesn't have enough slope, or it'll drop down, it'll give me more slope. So the goal is to find any issue with this limited issues with major issues, meaning broken pipe, damage. There's a little high spot there. It might be just some grimace curling. On the way back, I'll look at that a little bit better when I shut the water off. I'll come back dry. So now I am 26 feet out. See, this is where my slope will change. See how it gets to 1210, because you could tell that the pipe dipped down. I'm getting a good picture today. Sometimes I just don't get a good picture because for one reason or another. Alright, so at this section here, this is where the pipe transition, the ABS black pipe transitions to clay. And I do see an offset there. See that? About 1/2 inch, I believe. So let's see if I can push past that. Yep, I was able to navigate that. So normal age related gunk on the pipe. Like I said, on the way back I'll get a better view. -12 degree. So clay pipe is good pipe. It's great. The only issue is with older clay pipe, they use concrete-based joints, and the concrete-based joints doesn't last as long as the clay pipe. The clay pipe lasts hundreds of years, but that clay joint, the concrete doesn't. So sometimes if you do have trees in front of the house, you could get tree roots to enter. So the further I go, the harder it is. You might hear a little bit more rattling, and that's me pushing the camera. 70 feet out. Roaches are typical inside the sewer line, and when it starts to turn like this, I'm getting closer to the sewer. So the roaches can't come in because we have P-traps. So, all right, so that is the city connection here. City saddle there. I don't see any issues with it. Let me back up, see if I can get a better picture of it. But that's the city saddle. That's where the city provides the sewer system so the homeowner can tap into it when they built the house. So that's it there. It looks good. I don't see any issues. I'm going to quickly flush the toilet and turn the water off, come back dry. All right, I flushed the toilet. You're going to hear it, and you'll see a rush of water in a second. There it is. There's the rush of water. So your main sewer line looks good. I don't see any major issues with this sewer line. The slope is good. The pipe doesn't have to have any root intrusions, any broken sections that I see that are visible. It's almost impossible to detect a leak, but if there's a leak, it'll be minor, and it's going to be leaking inside the soil, which we couldn't detect that. But the major issues: broken pipe, tree roots, blockage, not present at the time of the inspection. So now I'm going to back away, and I'm just going to come back. I've turned the water off, and I'll come back dry, and I'm just going to get a good picture on this. Now I'm coming back, just retracing my steps. So that offset there that I noted, I'm going to note it. I think it's a long run for a short slide if you want to repair that. I'm going to go and see if I could trace that for you, see where it's at. It might be at the property line because you're like 50 feet away, but there is a little offset. So that means that the pipe's a little lifted. It might have sagged at the end of the pipe, and it's lifting it at the connection there to the ABS. Right there. See that? Once the water starts to trickle away, you could see it there. So I'm going to note it. Like I said, it's a long run for a short slide. If you want to dig that up and possibly break driveway concrete to get that pipe adjusted, it's going to be in the $3,500 range. But like I said, it's very minimal. It's an offset. There it is. You can see the joint there. But yeah, what that could cause, it creates a little dam, and toilet paper or waste can get stuck there and can eventually create a clog. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, so I located that area with the joint offset at the ABS to clay pipe connection. It's located in the driveway. There's a big black truck that I couldn't access that location properly, so it's on the driveway. I would say in the range of, I couldn't even see the depth, but I'm going to give you a rough estimate: $3,700 to repair that if you wanted to do it. Like I said, it's a long run for a short slide. It's not a big, huge issue, but it's there. So I'll note that. Like I said, $3,700 to repair. So now I'm just going to retract my camera and finish this inspection. That's the only issue that I did find, was that joint offset. Other than that, this sewer pipe looks good. I flushed the toilet. We saw the rush of water. I don't see any cracks, damage. Now I'm just retracting. 26 feet out. Good news is, you have a clean out in the garage. There's might be another clean out 23 feet out somewhere in the front. I'm not too sure what that would be, but you can probably locate that if it was an issue. But you do have a clean out installed, so it's that's a good thing. 10 feet out, looks good. There's that paint that they dumped down the toilet, I guess. See it? And that's that's it. That the inspection is finished on. So that's that big black truck. I couldn't. So that's where that offset is, underneath that truck there. So I'll note those issues. Thanks again. Give me a call if you have any questions.